Okay, we're going to finish up chapter 2, which it looks like a lot of pages, but it's all one concept, okay, guys? So don't panic. So we're going to finish up the chapter 2, and then we'll do chapter 3. Chapter 3 is only one section, so it shouldn't take us that terribly long. That game running. Oh, hey, sweetie. Okay, so what we're going to do first, this is section 2.5. We're going to be talking about those shifts. You guys remember the shifts, left and right, up and down, squish and stretch, okay? So for the first one, we're going to look at vertical. So it says sketch the graph of x equals y squared. So I've got 1, 1, 0, 2, 4. It kind of does something like that, right? It's kind of like a U shape with the vertex at 0. So I didn't do a very good job. That's okay. If I were to do x plus 2, okay, on this same one, so let me change color here. Okay. Where would it shift that? X squared plus 2. Anybody? Okay. Well, if x squared is 0, x squared plus 2 is going to be 2. Right? If I'm at 1, I'm going to be at 3. If I'm at negative 1, I'm going to be at 3. 4, I'm going to be at 6. Oh, I lied. Yeah, no, that's right. 2, I'm going to be at 6. So it's going to take that exact same shape, move it up 2, x plus 2. Okay? So what's the difference? We went up 2, or plus 2. Okay? If I was going to guess of x minus 3, what would I guess it to be? If plus 2 was up 2, where would minus 3 be? Down, how many? 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. Ready to go to the next one? He's like, okay, go ahead. So, the positive number, k, is added to the output of the function y equals f of x. Okay? Y equals f of x plus k. It's shifted how? Which way? The plus number. You're adding plus k. Where do I shift it? K units. Up. Perfect. Up. Right? Plus 2 went up 2, right? If I subtract a k minus k, it's going to shift it down. Perfect. Right? We did minus 3. It took the original and went down 3. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. Let's look horizontal. Okay? We have a table here of values of x and f of x, okay? Now, f of x plus 1, or minus 1, I'm sorry. Okay? The graph of f of x is given with the table values. Graph g of x equals f of x minus 1. Okay? My x is minus 1 down here. What is my y? 0. Right? What did I do here? Oh, I know what I did. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. My x is minus 1. What is 1 minus 1? 0. So I want f of 0, which the original is minus 2. What about here? Okay. What is 0 minus 1?
I don't know.
Negative 1. Okay. If I come up here, that means it's at 0. Right? What is 1 minus 1?
Yeah.
Ooh, we messed that one up. That's at 0. That's minus 2. So what's minus 1 and a minus 1? Minus 2, right? So sorry, this first line is f of minus 2. Okay, which is going to be 2. Hit add. What's 2 minus 1?
1.
1. Okay, that's going to be negative 1. And what is 3 minus 1? 2. And I guess a 0. I wrote over it, sorry about that.
You just subtract 1 from all of them.
I subtracted 1 from the x, and then looked at the original table to find the y at the new x. Okay? If I plot these points, negative 2, negative 2, 2, negative 2, 2. No, negative 1, 2, sorry. Right. You take these x's and those y's. Okay, I used this so that I could look into this table and see what y is, because we don't have an equation for this. Okay? Just hold on with me, you'll get there, I promise. Negative 1. Oh, sorry, negative 2. Nope. Negative 1. Negative 2. Okay? This is what's going to happen. So what did we do? We shifted 1 way. Okay? We're going to go through this in a bigger table, I promise. It'll make more sense when we get them all together. These are just examples of how we get there. So don't panic. Maybe. I have too many things on my board. There we go. Oh, wrong way. We did vertical. Okay. So this is the horizontal shift, right? Horizontal side to side. Okay. When we did the vertical, okay, we had something that looked like that, right? Well, what does ours look like now? Do you see the difference? Where's the plus? Outside of the original function, right? Inside. Okay? One makes it go up and down. The other one makes it go side to side. Yeah? What is f of x? Y. What axis are we moving with that one? The y-axis, right? So if you're adding something to your y, you're going to go up and down the y-axis. Make sense? Where am I adding it here? To the x, right? Because it's inside the parentheses. When I add it to the x, what axis am I going over? The x-axis. Okay? That's how you remember whether you're doing a vertical or horizontal shift. Make sense? Okay? Let's look at this one. So this is an x plus 2 here. So my g of x equals f of x plus 2. So here, I'm going to say my x plus 2 here. So what is minus 4 plus 2? Minus 2. minus 3 plus 2. Minus 1. Negative 2 plus 2. 0. Negative 1 plus 2 is 1. And that's going to be 2, right? 0 plus 2 is 2. Yeah? All I did was do this calculation. Okay? That's going to be my x. That I'm going to look for, right? So, is this going to shift horizontally and vertically? I mean, it says it on the board, but that's okay. Horizontally, right? Because we changed the x. Right? So, here's our x. Our y is, we put this in here. So, negative 4, 2. Right? Negative 3, 0. That's 2, right? Yeah? Okay, what did I add? 2. How many boxes did I go over? 2. Okay? When we went up and down, if I add 2, you go up. If I subtract it, you went down, right? Okay, left and right, because we have to be difficult because it's math, it's backwards. Watch. I added 2, did I go right or left? What do you think is going to happen if I subtract? So it takes, to me in my brain, right, because I want to say that way is positive because that's how my number line goes, right? If I have a positive 2, I actually go to the left. Okay? So for the y, it's up and down, plus and minus. For the x, it's the opposite side. That helps you get through direction, right or left. Did I break your brain, Marcos? You good? Okay. Does that make sense? Okay? These were some of the things that we were having issues with, right, with that last section, right? Finding out where that transformation goes. Okay, so for horizontal, if I say minus inside the parentheses, is it going to go to the right or the left? Right. Right? Make sense? If I say plus, is it going to go right or left? It's going to go to the left. Okay? Yeah? Brains hurt yet? She goes, uh-huh. Okay. Let's do an example. Okay? We're going to say, okay, we're going to compression and stretching. Okay? Compression, make it smaller, right? I had to think, I almost said bigger. Stretch, make it bigger, right? Y equals x squared. Or 9. Okay. Y equals x squared. Okay. Now, the first one it wants to do is 2 times that. Okay. If I say 2 times my y, and my y is 0, what is 2 times 0? 0. Okay, well that's the same point then, right? What about my y of 1? What's 2 times 1? 2. Okay? So now I'm here. At 2, I'm at 4. What is 4 times 2? 8. So here, I'm at 8. You see the difference? It squished it. Right? Did I do that backwards? Okay. What about if I do 1/2? What's 1/2 of 0? 0. I'm at the same point again, right? So I'm not moving, okay? My pivot is staying the same. What is 1/2 of 1? 1/2, right? I'm going to go here. What is 1/2 of 4? 2. What is 1/2 of 9? Like 4.5? Something. Okay, so 3. What did that do? It took it and it like stretched it out, right? It opened it up. Right? Does that make sense? Okay. You can see the differences now, right? Now, what were the two differences we did? We had a number here that was over 1. Okay. Then we had a number less than 1. That's not even the 1, right? There we go. Okay. Let's look at what the instrucciones say. Okay. The graph of AF when A is greater than 0. Woo, is a transformation of the graph. Okay. Transformation is just a fancy way of saying stretch or compress. Okay. Not move. Right. If A is greater than 1, what happened? Did we stretch it or did we compress it? We compressed it. Oh. You're good, Mary. You are wonderful, Mary. If we have it between 0 and 1, what does it do? Stretch. It stretched it. Right? We took it and we like took the arms and kind of like just opened it up. Right? That's all we did. Okay? Oops. I don't know. I hit a button and then it did a thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Big difference. And that is. Where am I doing the multiplying now? Inside the parentheses, right? So now I'm multiplying the x, right? Make sense? Okay. Here. Again. What is 1/2 of -4? -2. What about -2? Yep. 0, right? 0 is not changing. 2, 1, and then 2, right? Okay. So here's my original x I need to plot. My answers come from over there. -1, 0, -2, -1, 0. Okay. Here's my original. I got the little check marky looking thing. I'm going to plot -4, 2, -2, 0, 0 minus 2, so I'm here at the same spot, 2 minus 1, and 4, 0. What did I do this time? You stretch, right? If I would have pinned it right here, it just kind of stretched them open, right? And I multiplied by something less than 1. think is gonna happen if I multiply it by something bigger than 1? Yes. Okay,
Okay.
what's on your screen?
Emma.
You good? Promise? Okay. What is 2 times -2? -4. What is -1 times 2? -2, right? 2 and 4. That's the x that we're plotting, but we're going to use what we did. Well, we don't have -4 on there, so -2, 2, 0, -2, 2, I'm sorry, 2, that's a 0, right? Did I do that right? Yeah, I think so. 2 is 0, 0, 0, okay? So I've got 0 minus 2, okay? Our vertex is staying the same. -1, 2, 1, 0, okay? So what did we do that time? Compressed. You okay, Andrew? Oh, what's that? Talk to me.
I missed the part where you got those to the left. Yeah.
Okay.
I missed that part.
So, these are my original x's, but my g is actually equal to 2 times that, so I take that, right? So here, my 2x is a -2, so up here, -2, I get 2, that's where that came from.
Wouldn't that be negative?
Yeah.
Can you repeat that again?
Yes, my x is being multiplied by 2, okay? So my x is here, okay? Multiply it by 2 and I put it here. I take my multiply by 2, go back into my original table to find my g of x. Okay, so here, in particular, I got a -2. So -2 in here, I get +2. That's my answer, but my pair is -1, +2. Yeah? Is that better, Andrew? Okay. So again, what did we do?
Compressed it.
We compressed it. Okay. So if I say if A is greater than 1, okay, what did we do? Compress. And when we had that fraction, what did we do? Stretched it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Open. Thank you. Abierto. See, I know some Spanish. It's not very good. Okay. Now reflections. Okay. I know there were lots of questions about this. Okay. If I say we're going to reflect something about the x-axis, okay, think of it as taking a piece of paper and folding it on that axis, okay? So if I'm folding about the x, I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it down that way. And then does it match, okay? So which one of these curves, I've got blue, I've got red, and I've got purple. Which one is reflective about the x?
The purple.
Look at Kinsey today, and she is unstoppable.
My foot is sleeping and tickles so
Oh,
bad.
Lord. Okay, so the blue is y equals square root of x, okay? The reflection about the x-axis is going to be negative square root of x. Okay, that's what that purple is. Okay? If I were to reflect it about the y-axis, think of it as taking a piece of paper and folding it on the y-axis. You're gonna take it, hold it. Does it land on top? Okay? So now we're talking about this red one, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is y equals minus x. Do you see the difference between the two? Where's this x?
Over the x-axis.
Outside the radical, right? Where's that one at? Inside the radical, okay? So the one associated with the x is the y-axis, okay? Kind of backwards of what we just did. Again, this is associated with the y, this is going to be the x-axis, okay? So all you need to do to look for reflections is who owns the negative sign? Who does it belong to? Right? If it belongs to the x, whoops, I lied, belongs to the x, right? It's a y-axis reflection. If it belongs to the y, it's the x-axis reflection. Make sense? Okay. So again, we have our little box with our little instructions. Oh, I lied. I have another. You know what? These I put in there. These are not in the printout. So I put these in there. So my original is the blue. Y. Absolute value of x. Okay? Where is this reflected about?
The x.
The x-axis, right?
Yeah.
So what does the equation look like?
Negative.
Okay, but where's my negative go?
Outside.
Outside.
Girl,
Not that I'm trying to trick you. I just want to make sure you know what you're talking about. Okay? Because we're going about the x-axis. That's where that negative sign goes. And actually, I did kind of lie. Those are all in this little section right here on the paper, right?
we just need to put where.
They're like here. These are the graphs there. I just didn't want to graph it while I was standing here. Because, you know, I'm lazy. Okay, last one. The red one. Okay, the red one here is y equals cube root of x. Okay? That's the red. What am I reflecting about?
Why?
The x-axis.
Why? Because it's open.
Because this one.
If I fold it here, the red is being drawn up there, and it's being drawn down there. So
I
you're
thought it was a
flipping
single
it.
one because like.
Yeah, that's why I did the color. Yeah, I tried to make it a little bit more obvious. Didn't work. Okay. You're y. So since you're y, where'd my negative go, Ken?
And the inside.
In the inside. Okay? He's like, no. These go fast. Really, the table that's coming up is really what you guys are going to want to make sure gets put in your brain. Okay? So, transformation of y equals f of x, it reflects the graph of the original function over which one? The negative is on the outside of the f of x. Yeah. And what about if the minus sign is with the x?
Why?
Y. Yeah? That make sense? Okay. Really, we did all this because we want this table filled out. And on the next slide, that's okay. If I'm going to shift vertically, which axis am I shifting on?
Why?
The y, right? I'm going up and down, right? If I add k to it, am I going up or am I going down? Did you just say don't answer that? Oh, what? Yes, sir.
What does K mean?
Any number you want to possibly put in there.
2.
It can be oranges and grapes if you want. It doesn't really matter.
So it can be anything. You said if you add it, does it go up or down?
It's a plus.
It goes over.
There's a minus here.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Plus, what do?
It goes over.
Goes up K units, right? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If I subtract K, Marcus, I go down K units. Yeah? Isn't that what we said?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Horizontal shift, where am I shifting?
Over.
Left and right, right? Correct?
Now,
If I add H, I go to the left H, right? Because that one was flipped-ish, right? What happens if I subtract H?
Right.
You go to the right H. Yeah? Everybody with me?
C.
Awesome. Okay. Bottom part of the table. Okay, this is where it starts to get wonky, at least for me. The first two, the sliding up and down and left to right, that's a little bit easy for me. This makes my brain hurt a little bit. Not gonna lie. Okay? I mean, it does. I'm not gonna lie.
Get her done.
Okay, compression or stretching. Okay? If A is greater than 0, and the A is associated with the Y, what do I do? Is it compress or stretch?
I don't know.
Should I take a vote? Compress, stretch. What do you guys think? Wait, what?
I think it's
Compress, stretch?
stretch.
She just says yes.
Stretch.
Compress, stretch?
Stretch.
What do you think, Dr. Fernando?
are you confused?
He goes, I'm confused.
See, that's what I was saying. I'm on your side, Mr. Fernando. Yes, sir.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so is it?
Oh, the first one? Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, the first one.
Well, it goes
It's
with-
compressing. It's compressing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So smart. No, not me. That's you, bro.
I just said that.
Well,
Good job, Henry.
Henry's like,
Now I have to do your freaking homework.
oh, yes. I mean, she's not wrong.
Yeah, man.
She's not wrong.
The number $5 check. We're on 10.
Hey, at least I'm on 7 now.
7.
Okay, reflection. That was the last one we just did. The negative, did I get that backwards?
I think that.
Did I?
I don't know.
Hey, shut up. Do I have it backwards? I can have it backwards, y'all. I'm like, this one stretch? Whoa.
Wait, what?
Oh! Oh, my gosh.
That A is,
A is greater than 0 on both of them. But your A is associated with your Y.
Yeah.
So your Y is increasing by A, right? So this Y would be here. So no, it's compressed. It was right.
Yeah.
Right?
But.
Thank you, Brett. So that was compressed. I'm figuring this out, okay? Right? Is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So my F of X would be not going to stay the same. So say this X here, would be here. So they're both compressed.
Take it off the test.
Take it off.
I agree.
They're both compressed. Because remember, what was the other one? It was the 1 over A. That's what's missing. 1 over A is the stretch.
So it doesn't have any effect.
Wait, they're both
with
compressed?
Y or not?
Yes, because this is associating it with the X. This is, the Y. This is associating it with the X.
So they're both,
They're both pretty much the same, yeah. We better now? Maybe. Y'all just
So
ignore
doesn't
that
matter
question when you get to it.
where the A is at. Just all that matters is if A is bigger than 0.
Is it better? Okay. Reflection. Your negative is with your y. Where are you reflecting it? Right? I mean, it kind of tells me that, like, I don't know, right there.
Okay. But I can't read that, so I don't know.
I feel you.
She has not worn her glasses nor contacts for like days, and she still drives.
That's not safe.
My negative is associated with my x. Where am I reflecting?
The why part of
Okay? After we do all that, that's really what you need to understand when it comes to the final exam, right?
I'm just still trying to understand the construction inspection. So does it have any effect if the eggs with Y or not? So the only thing we should look at is this egg figure.
Yes and no, okay? So over here, you're compressing it like that way-ish more, okay? So, but they're gonna kind of visually look the same, okay? With this, you're compressing your x, so it's going like that way. Does that make sense? So you're compressing it more that way.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it's stretch, compress, stretch, compress, like,
Okay.
you see what I'm saying? Good, because I don't know what the heck I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to skip a few of these because I do want to get to 3 today. I want to do it. I'm going to do something else. Hold on. So, okay, here we go. I have a new example for you.
So we're done.
This is the last one for number 2, for chapter 2. What is this the graph of?
Or what number is that?
It's not on there. This is one I pulled out of my brain.
Are you sure?
Yes. There might be a reason why I pulled it out of my
I'm
brain.
gonna go with X squared.
You maybe want to guess why?
Why?
It's
It's hard.
Because it's.
On the test.
I'm doing the test.
That exact problem?
Bro.
Yes. Look, take a picture. Y equals square root of x, right? Yeah, you did. That's why I put it there. Now, if I tell you take y equals square root of x and I want you to shift it up 9 units, reflect it about the x and reflect it about the y, what do I do? Y'all know how to do all this. Yes, sir. Shift up 9.
You're kind of now.
So what do I do?
Go up now.
Does that go with the x or does it go with the y?
From the
Well,
Y.
shouldn't you first?
Okay. What do you want me to do?
It'll be 9. It's on 0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not, that's.
Like that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just know the first
That's a
part.
9.
That's the
Some of that,
nine.
no.
It's a Jersey 9, okay?
It's a Jersey, no.
Chill. It's a Jersey 9.
Jersey. Not in Kansas, no here.
Yes, no, maybe?
I think so.
Sure,
Is
okay.
there an order to do it like first?
Yeah, we're doing that one first because it's on the top. No, that's not really on first. Okay.
Okay.
Reflect about the x. How do I do that?
Put the negative.
Negative where?
In front of the X.
In front of the x. Right?
No. Andrew, you're right.
So
Get the
Y is.
Get the third
I don't care.
So,
Reflect about the x-axis, is that right?
No, because
No?
the negative has to be outside.
is it math way?
No.
Yes.
So I was wrong. What's math way?
I don't know what that is.
Why you gotta be saying I was right?
Okay, hold on.
That's all you.
First half. Look at
Which one? I'm reflecting about the x.
The bottom.
The bottom. Anyone else? You said top. Top or bottom?
Top.
Top or bottom?
Oh,
Bottom? Look, Kenzie.
You said I said top.
You said, well, that's what you told me to do. Oh, no, that's what it was. I lied. Bless you.
Thank you. What is
Which one is it?
It's the bottom.
The bottom.
Why'd you gotta think I was right?
Oh, God.
But here, because you're not terribly wrong. Why, reflect about the y-axis. Hit your toes, what do you do?
Stop.
What do we do now? Now I want to reflect about the y also. So now what do I do?
Distribute.
Minus 9 plus square root minus x. That's all you do. Piece by piece, take it one step at a time. And it doesn't matter what this is, right? Because the rules are the same. Does that make sense?
Isn't that the same formula?
Yeah.
Right back?
No, because here you've got y equals negative square root minus 9.
Oh, okay, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a little flip-flop.
So then that would be the answer, yeah, because I can distribute the negative sign.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Is that hard?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, yes.
It's
the X, it goes
Teamwork makes the dream work. But it wasn't terrible. Don't freak out when you see something like this, y'all. Promise? Okay? Questions for chapter 2?
All right, we done, Keish?
Is it okay for the 9 to be in front?
Do what?
Is it okay for the 9 to be in front?
I mean, yeah. I mean, the way that the book's been doing it, they have been putting it at the end, but it doesn't really matter because it's your addition and subtraction, so it doesn't really matter the order.
I don't know.
As long as you keep the
Okay.
sign. And I usually look at the actual tests to see like, you know, if things went wonky, but things like that.
Ball. Big ball. Big balls. Big ball. Big balls.
Big hog.
Oh, God, I don't know what that's.
Y'all good? Involving a quadratic function, we've got minus x squared plus 8 is greater than 2x, okay? So the first way we're gonna do it is we're gonna graph it. So I graphed it here. Okay, well, no,
Yeah, thanks for that.
you're welcome. You got 2 hands, draw it yourself.
It's not good, bro.
I'm just saying.
Negative.
Okay.
9, negative 0.5.
So here, this is actually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 4. And that's 2. And that's -1. -4. +2. Okay. So, to solve the inequality number 1, okay, where is my inequality positive? What does it have to be positive? Has to be above what? Okay, but what 0? We got a couple zeros going on. We got y0, we got x0. Above, we want to go up, right? So, what notation? Where would that be positive? X is between what? No. Infinity. -4 and 2. Okay? Yeah? It's not equal to because your original is not equal to. Okay, you follow what the original is. Yeah? How else can we do this? Yes.
Why'd you put the sign? Why'd you put the sign?
This line?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, because I'm going, X is between -4 and 2. This sign and that sign, these are not related other than the fact that there's not an equal to sign. Does that make sense? So here I've got minus x squared plus 8 greater than 2x, right? What can I do?
Get all the terms on one side.
Yep. Minus x squared minus 2x plus 8 is greater than 0, right? Kind of thing. All I did was say that and put it over there. Yeah.
Couldn't agree.
Okay. Can I factor that? The answer is yes. So try again.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay. What are my numbers? I need a minus x and a plus x because I got a minus out here, right? Okay. I've got 8. What factors? What are factors of 8? 1 and 8?
4 and 2.
2 and 4. That's about it.
Yeah, it's 2 of
Which one of those come together and give me 2? 2 and 4, right? So what are my numbers?
-4, +2.
No, but you're close. Okay, it's different because we have a minus out here. Okay? We want this minus to be distributed to the bigger number to give us the -2. Okay? If it was a plus, you would have been correct. Okay? So I've got two numbers multiplied together. I'm trying to figure out where it's bigger than 0, right? Where is it equal to 0 at? Does that look similar to, I don't know, maybe something else?
Going. We're correct.
So we did the same thing. We just did it 2 different ways. Both ways are correct. Okay? Algebra, we threw a graph up there. Andrew.
So if you was able to just randomly graph that equation, like that would those be like? I was making sure.
Yep.
What is the equation of
X squared plus 8 is greater than 2x. It's the same equation.
So minus x squared plus 8 minus 2x.
Minus x squared plus 8. Yeah, minus 2x. Does that make sense? I took the 2x and put it on the other side. So minus squared plus 8 minus 2. Well, that's a terrible order, but that's okay. Want to know where that equation lands on the graph where it is greater than 0. Make sense? That's not too bad, right? Okay, we have one more example. If I can find my mouse, but that's fine. Okay? I don't know. I need to look. There was nobody in there when we left.
I locked it.
Thank you.
For the computer lab,
Yeah.
it's open.
Who's in there?
When I went over there, it was open.
Just now?
Partnership class.
Okay. So let's skip over to option 2. We've got minus. This is the same one. I didn't hit the button. Hold on.
You didn't even say anything. You just said your name.
Did it not take the right thing?
Over it.
There we go.
Okay.
Y'all. I'm a mess. It's fine. Okay. Here's the second one. X squared plus 3x minus 28, where it is greater than or equal to 0. Okay? I graphed it. 2, 3, 4. That's at 4. 5 minus 7. Okay? I'll give you a little cheat on that. Okay? Where is that greater than or equal to 0? Silence. We want to be greater than the what? The x-axis, right? Okay. Where am I bigger than the x-axis? Where am I starting? Because I want that and I want that. want those 2 parts of it, right? Where am I starting if I'm out here and I don't know where I'm at? Negative infinity. This is a terrible infinity. There we go. Negative infinity. Okay? Negative infinity always has what kind of bracket? Parentheses. Because I can never be that, right? Where am I stopping? -7. Square bracket. Why, Henry? Because it's a point and it says or equal to. Okay? Do you see the difference from the first one? Okay? From the first one we just had where was it greater than, so we didn't include the point on the line. Now we're saying or equal to, so it does include it. Okay? Where else?
Positive infinity to 4.
+4 to infinity.
Yes, Matt.
What do I got around them?
Bracket around.
Square and round. You were close, Henry. But you don't put infinity first. Infinity always goes where it belongs. So infinite minus infinity is always on the left. Plus infinity is always on the right most. Okay? Yeah? Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me the difference between the and the intersection?
This is, ooh, sorry. That's an and. So if I say that and that, and that, it's union. Union is or.
Union means everything, right?
Right, you add them, that means it's both.
What?
Or means it's one or the other. Yeah.
No.
How can and mean or?
In Boolean, union means forget and then no. Union means everything.
Right,
Yes.
which is an and.
Which is O.
This and this. So if I say, okay,
That is and.
union is gonna be that and that,
Mm-hmm.
okay? The intersection
Is the and.
is gonna be that.
Intersection is the and.
I don't know.
So we're using the union, right?
Okay, easiest way.
Not computer science, but okay, I'll take your word for it.
Rather
Are these
than
pictures correct? These pictures are
that
correct.
is union.
Right, that's union.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is O.
You say so. This, to us, this was in, it has to be in, okay, I see what you're saying. It has to be in this and in that, so it's there for and. Okay.
And also
And this is
you can
adding them together.
say we can do like right to zero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
right.
guys like
No,
don't
Kenzie and Henry know what truth tables are. They better. Better, right?
yeah.
That's that true, false, false, true. That thing we did in chapter 1.
That's
yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
With the light bulb, we turned it on.
Yes, that
That's
was
like
the
the
truth
only
tables.
thing that I knew how to do.
Right at the beginning.
Those are truth tables.
Okay, then she can teach everyone.
Yeah, you can teach us what it is.
Okay.
Solve the inequality. Let's do it by math. Okay? What factors do I have? What are 5 factors in 28? 1
X
is
plus
28.
7, x minus 4.
Look at, he's just jumping to the end. Making me lose all my fun. Okay. X7, X4. Plus minus, what goes where? Plus goes where? Plus and plus? No.
No.
To the
Minus 7 plus 4.
Yeah.
Marcus, where's my plus and minus go?
That's the phone, bro.
-7.
Oh, -7.
But I want plus 3.
Oh, yeah. So you need
So I want my 7 to be,
positive
I
7.
need my bigger number to be plus.
Yeah.
We might have a minute ago.
Later.
Well, because my minus was with the X, Ken. Remember, the other one was like a minus X. Minus X.
Alright.
And he should know that we just did it today. Okay? Greater than or equal to 0. Where are my 0 points at?
Seven. -7, +4. Yeah.
Cannot.
Do those look familiar?
Yes.
Okay, it's what we did when we graphed it, right?
I'm gonna pee my pants.
Okay. Now, how do we know if it is this?
Every time we just split the signs.
Yeah, from here to here, yes. We're gonna first see. There we go. There we go. How do I know if it's A or B?
Oh,
Well,
it'll tell you. It'll be like,
I mean,
You know, it doesn't tell you, you gotta figure it out.
but
you
you,
grab because,
that's the same thing with some different notation, right?
No,
because it's greater than.
this is between 7 and 4, -7 and 4. This is up to -7 and then past 4. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be like that because it's not like two separate points?
Hold on. Go ahead. You gonna try again? Come on, Marcus, you got this. Look, he's like, no. Uh-uh. Okay? The easiest way to do it, pick a number that's gonna be on one or the other and see which one works, okay? If I'm looking somewhere between -7 and 4 and I don't like to add, subtract, and multiply things, what number is a good number to pick?
0.
0. Why would you pick 2? Kenzie. You pick 0. What is my f of x if x equals 0? 0 plus 0 minus 28. Is that positive?
No.
That means A is out of the picture. Said it was B. Okay. Pick an easy one. 0 is the easiest one usually, Kenzie, that you can find, right? 0 got rid of the square term, it got rid of the exponent to the first term. You just deal with the numbers and look at it real quick. Is -28 greater than or equal to 0? No. Which means that one's not the right answer. You pick the other one with it going on either side. If you want to double triple check, pick a number less than 7, -10. Put that back in here. See if you get it, and see if it's correct. Pick a number up past 4. Pick +10. Plug it in there. See if it's correct. Okay? I just pick one or the other because it's like it has to be one or the other. It can't be nothing, right? And again, my favorite number to pick when I check things is 0. Right? And then 1. That's a good one too. Just never 2, Kenzie. Never 2. Okay? I do want to say though, in Kenzie's defense, you can pick 2.
yeah.
Right? Then you go 2 squared plus 3 times 2 minus 28. Kenzie, what's 2 squared?
4.
Thank you. 4.
Plus 6.
4 plus 6 minus 28. Yeah, she's still mathing.
10 minus 28.
Okay, with 0, we looked at it and said, oh, it's -28.
Look, it's okay.
But it's not wrong. It's just not the easiest choice. I'm trying to give you the easy way out
You're
here,
right.
right?
You're right.
Oh, so you substituted that number they want.
I just substituted a number into the original equation.
Always choose 0. Always.
No, I got it now. I just missed the part where you said you
Gotcha.
substituted 0.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Don't worry about it.
Anything?
Be done.
We are done.
With life.
No, we're not done with life.
Aww.
Chapter 4 Monday?
Sure.
3 o'clock? Monday! Monday! I'm gonna put Monday because I can't say that, should I?
We got, you got the point?
You got what?
When you do the video,
Yes,
Oh, this is your son.
it should be. If it's not, let me know, Andrew.
I guess I missed it when I heard it.
Because they were all separate files. So, but it should all be there together in that email. If it's not, please let me know.
There's a stapler up there?
Negative. I have one up in my office.